The closing of White's Ferry has kept the up-county communities in the headlines for nearly 2.5 years now. But the White's Ferry stalemate is just the latest in a long-standing string of events, making residents of the Western County feel forgotten.
We're treated like we don't belong in Montgomery County, like we're stepchildren.
And the frustrations go way back. This MyMCM video from 2019 highlights some of the challenges the up-county faces.
Residents here are passionate that there's a need for a new Poolesville High School.
We've got a school that is, now most of it is, big parts of it are 70 years old, 70 years old.
It took us a very long time to get our brand new high school built. It's being constructed now. My 35-year-old daughter was in middle school. They told us we were going to have a new school up here. This was in the 90s. Yeah, the late 90s. And it's 2023 and construction started. 2022, I guess.
After years of lobbying to get that new school built, residents formed a group called the Fair Access Committee to address the community's needs.
One of the things we do know, though, is that this area is a real services desert.
It started largely out of frustration on the part of many local citizens that for almost 30 years we tried to get our high school reconstructed, rebuilt, because it was the oldest in the county, and in fact some parts of it were 100 years old. I think the thing that we have been doing at Fair Access to try to educate council members is to let them know that the Western County, the economy, the social structure, and the businesses don't work the same way they do in the suburban, urban parts of the lower county. You've got 1 million people down there, you've got 15,000 people out here. You've got a town of about 5,700 people in the middle of the Ag Reserve, big rural areas around it. We're 10 or 15 miles from most county services, no community center, no senior center. So there are a lot of things that don't exist out here that exist in other parts of the county.
In the rest of Montgomery County, the ratio of healthcare providers to the population is about 1 to 730 people. Out here in the Ag Reserve, it's 1 to 7,000. We have 2 primary care physicians here in Poolesville. We have 1 eye doctor. We have 1 dentist, and they serve the entire Ag Reserve. So you can imagine how difficult it is to see them and to see other providers, specialists that we don't have here in Poolesville.
Poolesville is always looked at, the Ag Reserve is always looked at as like we're complaining. But the reason that we complain is because we have transportation issues, we have health issues, we don't have a grocery store. I mean, we're marginalized. And so that's really how we feel. We have to go all the way to Harris Teeter. That's the closest grocery store, unless the ferry's open.
So while the loss of White's Ferry has been a crushing blow to the up-county area, the lack of a resolution just seems like more of the same to the people who live here.
The boat and the lack of the boat is the same equity issue that we had with the high school. It's the same equity issue that we have with the community center, same equity issue that we have with lack of services.